I'm Robbie.
And I'm Shay.
And this is Shay and Robbie's Adventures. We're gonna start this one by going to the world's largest truck stop. What'd you think, Shay?
I'll be honest, I don't like massive gatherings of lots of people, so it was a little overwhelming.
Yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot going on in there.
You know it's a big place when you can put that many like semi trucks in the building, and it doesn't even seem to take up any of the space. This place has an all-you-can-eat buffet. They have every kind of item from food to trucking to NFL stuff.
Oh, lots of NFL stuff.
Candy, like whatever you need is probably in there.
Yeah.
Probably a part to a 1964 GMC truck.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Maybe.
Shay don't know crap about cars, people, just to let you know. But you could go upstairs and go to the TV lounge. You could go to the barber. You could go to the dentist. And there's like 900 spots out here for these trucks to park and do their deal. We're lucky we found an RV spot. We drove through.
There weren't a lot of RV spots.
The first pass, nothing. I'm like, crap. Go around one more time. We found it on the second time.
I did. I'm proud of you.
So, we've been here. Do we need to come back? Maybe, yes.
I do want to come back because I want to go to the trucking museum.
Oh yeah, there's a trucking museum. But we're on a little bit of a timetable today. We're going to go meet my second cousin.
Yes, we've never met them in person.
We're Facebook friends. We interact that way. So
Let's go see some
we're
family.
headed west to Des Moines. Well, we've made it, and we've already left camp.
So we were there for about 5 minutes, long enough for Robbie to get a piece of glass stuck in his foot that I had to remove with tweezers. That was interesting. But now we are going to a place called... Woo!
What's up, guys?
Oh, we can already tell this place is going to be awesome. It's called the Soggy Frog on Sailorville Lake, man-made lake. We seem to have a thing for those this trip. And we're gonna go check out what this marina is like, but more importantly, we're gonna get to meet Robbie's cousins. So let's go. I see them! There they are! Ah!
Well, it's the next day. We saw our cousin, my second cousins, and we were just like, video camera off. We're in family mode, so we didn't record anything. But I already went for a run today. Now I'm gonna make some breakfast. I'm gonna take Shay's leftover chicken, make myself a little breakfast burrito. And then I think we're gonna pack up, load up, get ready to go, and head west to Council Bluffs, Iowa, Omaha, Nebraska. What are you doing, Shay?
I'm working on a new Aunt Shazy video before we leave this morning. This one is on the NFL Hall of Fame that we went to visit in Canton, Ohio.
Little sneak peek.
Ooh, sneak peek.
Delish.
So it is time to break down the rig, which doesn't actually take too long, so that we get going. My job is mainly inside. I make sure everything is stowed away. My number one job is to make sure everything we need while we travel, like snacks and drinks and our phones and everything, is all up here in our central location. So got some phones ready for us, sunglasses, drinks, snack bin. I always travel with a pillow and a sheet. So that's all the stuff we're doing there. I also like to have things I might need on the travel within arm's reach, like maybe I get a little cold, need a little blankie or something. And this time, I'm gonna try something new. I've never done this. You can actually, because if you were a family of like 6 in this thing, kids, people can travel right here. We have seatbelts. I've never actually tried to work on a video while traveling down the street. And since we're going to be on I-80 and it is a straight line for like 2 hours, I'm actually going to try to work on a video. We'll see how that goes. The other things I'm in charge of is stowing everything here. Once I have everything done, we'll show you a shot of everything broken down. I'm in charge of bathroom, making sure everything's out of the way for the slide out to come in. It really, honestly, isn't a lot. So let's get going.
It does go pretty quick. And then I do outside things.
Then you go do the man stuff and we'll go outside and show you all the man stuff. Here's a cool tip for when you're traveling. If you take your microwave plate that rotates and put a towel over it, it won't jiggle in there. And then just put some other stuff inside there, no movement. Oh, another tip, if you have a glass cover like we do, if you take your towel and put it in between the glass and that also won't vibrate and make any noise while you're going down the street. So there's a cool tip. I'm full of them. I'm full of something. La la la, clean, clean. Got to make sure this is all dry in here because I put my wine in there and I don't want a wet box of wine. So this takes me just a minute to make sure this is super dry in here after I've done the dishes. Oh yeah. And when we're a little bit off, just a scotch off, it'll collect in that corner. And yes, I'm killing a bunch of trees with paper towels, but I don't want to do laundry nonstop with dirty towels. So I'm sorry, trees. Is it clean enough? Is that clean enough for you? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's a heavy box of wine. Look how cool this is. Woo! Bye-bye. And if you put enough things in here when you're traveling, things won't shake about in here either. So lots of cool tips.
Shay is all about the tips today.
I am. Tips and tricks. Oh, you want to know another one real quick? So you don't want a big garbage bag in here. So what we did was we just went to the Dollar General, grabbed a command strip, and our garbage can fits in there. Because it's only 2 of us, it doesn't fill up a lot, especially on a quick overnight trip like this. So yeah, there you go. I am actually going to wait until we get to our next location and give this kitchen a really good cleaning. And yes, I did just actually, for the first time ever, hit my head right on that corner.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. So one of the things we will do is go around and lock all of these windows into place. Bring all of those down.
Why don't you bring it down now, yeah?
Well, I was just letting a little light in because I'm not done yet.
Oh.
Then you go in here and stow some stuff away. Here's another little tip or trick that I found in here. Oh, if you can get in here. See this towel? It kind of looks bulky and it's taking up the way. It actually is holding everything in place. Now, I'm embarrassed because my OCD should have all my labels properly facing out. But it's a little askew in here because, you know, stuff shifts. So then I can just put stuff away, put all the big stuff up here. And then these bars are in here to prevent anything from falling down. And these actually stay pretty good in place. Gotta have a little candle, you know, a little ambiance in the bathroom. Okay, so the bathroom is all ready to go. Tip and trick, put these things on here. They really hold them up. I might get another one for right here. Everything else is stowed away. Here's a toy trick. If you're the type that if it's yellow, let it mellow. Make sure you got a clean bowl when you're going down the road. And I always put a little extra water more than normal in there so when it sloshes around, smells don't come up. And then look, my husband bought me a can. I'm so excited. I had an open one in here and I didn't like it. So now I have one with a lid. And then everything's put away, stowed away properly. Most popular things can just go in here. They actually won't move around. There's your bathroom.
So while Shay's doing all that, I'm out here doing the manly boy stuff, and this is Starlink. Just pull the cable out. Nice little fitting I got there.
Was that there when you bought the RV?
No, we had to drill a hole into our nice RV.
You know what? I'm lucky that I got a man that can do that kind of stuff.
But yeah, so you just wind up the cord. Good old Starlink. and then it just goes in the box that it came in, right on the dinette seat here.
Yep.
It's dry today. We put it away yesterday and man, it was soaking wet. So that just goes there. And then, yeah, it does look like Homelessville out here.
This is Robbie's clothes drying area. It's the Jeep.
Running. Guess where it's gonna go?
In the Jeep.
In the Jeep.
Guess why? I don't want your stinky clothes in there. Actually, here's a fun tip that he does. When he gets back from running, and we may have mentioned this before, he goes straight into the bathhouse, into the showers, and completely washes all of his clothes in there. Not with like soap. Don't think we're using detergent in there. Just washing the sweat off in there. So these clothes are not laundered, but they've had a little bit going on.
So yeah, where are you at, Shay?
I'm right here.
I use the Jeep is just a safe place for everything. Yeah, it's in there.
Yep, don't forget your pack.
Oh, my pack needs to go. But then that way it's not in the RV stinking us out. And then when we get to the next spot, I take it out. Then I got to put our basket in. Pretty simple.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
While you do that, my sister Kelly got us this cool Buffalo Bill sign that we put out everywhere we go. So I got to collect that. We don't want to leave that behind.
I think you're talking and I'm over here doing this. Yeah, it's going to cut you out.
Oh, well, sorry if you didn't hear me.
All right, so the basket is on. We don't have anything on there yet.
That's where my e-bike is going to go.
Shay wants an e-bike, which I get.
I desperately want one.
Oh, shirt.
See? Random acts of clothes.
Random acts of clothes. And then next.
I already opened the compartment for you because I'm nice.
Oh, yeah, we need to unplug the electricity.
Yeah.
Do you have the keys?
I do this all the time. I have the keys in my pocket. I actually help with this. But I'll let you do it.
Here, give me the keys.
Okay.
I need keys, please. Follow me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, another thing that we do is make sure all the compartments are closed and locked, because we don't want to be driving around the road and have a compartment open. So just open them up, give them a little tug. Yeah, see this.
I hope you're centered because the screen went black.
Oh.
I can't tell anymore.
Well, just aim it at me. Come closer.
I can't see. I might be just shooting your butt.
No, the lens on that is super wide.
Okay.
All right, so this on the outside here is where the electricity is. I like to come over to the box. Flip the breaker off. And yeah, so Shay's doing tipping tricks inside. Get yourself a smart surge protector. This protects you. If something goes wrong with I don't know if they can hear that, but that's one thing about this campsite that I noticed where we're staying. This top of the dam, everybody can go by and they like to rev their engines.
Yes,
and
they do.
two-step their cars and two-step their motorcycles. But back to the show, get yourself some smart surge protector. This has got Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, so you can like monitor everything.
Ooh.
It's a little expensive, but you know what? I'd rather spend the money on this than ruin my electronics in our RV.
No more electricity. Bye-bye microwave.
Yep, and then so it's still, yeah, it's still leaking. So we kept the box to it because it just gives it a nice place to ride. And so it's just not bouncing around. There's this styrofoam in here. So we'll keep this box as long as it will live. And then the power cord just goes in.
The old Christmas bag.
The old Christmas bag.
That used to be Santa's bag for the kids.
But it's just nice to have this because well, it just keeps everything, all electrical cords are together. One spot. There's a couple other things in that bag.
So another thing I do inside is I will take this curtain down, our privacy curtain that keeps all the heat out.
And keeps
Super
the
easy.
people from looking too. We also put a second monitor we have. We just put it in the middle of the bed, lay it flat. It doesn't go anywhere while we're driving down the road. And actually, we leave Starlink sitting here right on the dinette. Unless we hit something really crazy, it stayed there the whole time. One time I went across some train tracks
too fast.
And
guess what happened?
These cabinets opened.
This had never happened before, but a can from up here, and I don't even know how this happened, right? One of these cans flew out, bam, hit me right in the head. That was weird.
Yeah.
So normally though, 99.99% of the time, nothing moves in there. This stuff can actually sit out and be fine. Like these Comfy Lives won't even, this is our butt pads. Highly recommend if you're gonna be sitting for hours. Comfy Life does not sponsor us, but this is a brand that we found that we really liked. My dad and stepmom gave us one and we liked it so much we got a second one. So I'm gonna make sure everything computer-wise is stowed. A little different this time because I'm gonna try to work. Normally it's in here and I can't get in that drawer.
I was gonna say, do you got everything out?
Yes, I made sure I have everything out. Normally it would be in the drawer.
All right, so
nothing in the slide out's way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, next we gotta talk about, we gotta bring the slide out in so you can see the space that we have here. And that goes down to about as wide as the computer bag. So the computer bag goes underneath the dinette.
Yep.
Oh, it's not zipped up or anything. Be careful. And then once we kind of verify everything is out of the way, now we got to start the rig up and bring the slide out in.
And then propane off, power off, all that fun stuff too.
Well, yeah, power's, we just unplugged the power, yeah?
Oh yeah, huh? But we didn't
turn the propane off.
We didn't turn the propane on.
Let me go show them where that is.
Okay.
Our propane is just out here in this little side compartment. But there you go, it is off. Next, we need to bring the RV slide out in. The motor needs to be running. That's how it gets powered. I have this app. I know they can't see it from here, but we have an app on the phone, and all I got to hit is retreat.
Here she comes.
And we're just looking to make sure nothing's getting caught, nothing's binding, no weird sounds.
Nothing on the floor. And now my walkway is that little.
Yep. And I also turned off the pump.
The water pump.
The water pump. I mean, should the water pump come on when we're driving? It shouldn't, but you're driving and we don't want to focus on something else. We need to focus on driving. So I just turned it off. That way, no chance water starts just coming out for some reason. If something, yeah. I don't know how else to explain that.
The other thing we do is just make sure the thermometer is off. So we're not pushing heat or AC. Not that we can, but.
Yeah, but you just don't want it clicking on and doing stuff like that while we're driving. So we turn that off. I think the last thing is that we got to hook up the Jeep. Actually, we showed hooking up the Jeep when we went down to Canyon City, so I'll be sure to link that.
Our other video.
Yeah, and you can see how the Jeep gets hooked up. And yeah, we'll be on our way.
Go turn off the propane.
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I just showed them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, I was in here doing other stuff.
We just got, a little 2-hour drive today. I think we're going to try to make a stop.
Yep.
At some random stuff on the side of the highway. Well, we were just chugging down the road, and I go to Shay, I'm like, what time can we check into the campground today? She looks, 4. And then we looked, we were gonna go to the Union Pacific Railroad Museum.
Website says Sundays 12 to 6.
Google
machine
says closed. Shay called, nobody answered, they're closed. So as we're cruising, I'm like, hey, there's these signs for some Danish windmills. Do you wanna go? And we're like, all right, let's go. So we're gonna go check out a Danish windmill.
How cool was that? We just went inside a real windmill that was shipped all the way from Denmark to the United States in 1975 and rebuilt here in Elkhorn, Iowa. What did you notice inside?
Well, they had wooden gears.
Yep.
And it has on the outside is a fantail, and that's what keeps the windmill aligned to be facing into the wind, so that way when it's windy enough, it will spin, thus turn the gears, turns the grindstones,
Yeah.
and mills the grain into flour.
Yeah, these don't stay on one side. So what he's talking about is that these will move around the building so that it's always facing the wind. That's pretty cool. I've only seen windmills before that are stationary one side. That's freaking cool.
Also, while we were inside and I'm looking at a news article, I'm like, there is a troll here.
Yep.
And Shay goes, duh, our ding dongs, we almost missed a troll.
Almost missed a troll on our troll hunt. When are we going to be back here? I don't know.
So
Not for a long time.
it's just like a mile away. So we're gonna drive over. It's at the museum. So we're gonna go over there and go check out another troll.
Don't even ask me to say the last name.
I
can't.
What's the first name?
Fjord.
Fjord?
She's named Fjord. Did you know that Council Bluffs has two primary historic monuments resurrected for the original eastern terminus of the Transcontinental Railroad? Whoopsie! The one I just showed you was the Golden Spike Monument. That's a 56-foot tall golden nail that was erected back in can I speak today? 1939. Jeez. Now I'm about to go show you the Lincoln Monument and learn a little bit more about this monument right behind me. I know it was built in 1911. It's time for a Shay Nerd Alert. Where am I? I'm in a cemetery because I'm a Find a Grave nerd. I've contributed thousands of memorials to Find a Grave around the nation. And one of the things I like to do when I'm nearby monuments and other places is check out, are there any famous people buried near me? Well, I happened to find a criminal. Someone who actually attempted an escape from Alvarez. Let me show you his grave. His name is Thomas Limerick. He was arrested in 1935 and sentenced to life in prison for bank robberies in several states. And then on May 23rd, 1938, he took part in the third escape attempt from the prison with fellow inmates Rufus Franklin and James Lucas. And so they're really, really bad guys. But anyways, I just wanted to show you a famous grave. This is the historic Squirrel Cage Jail. It was built in 1885 and it was used until 1969. And the cool thing about this jail is that it's the rotary style. If you saw our video where we were in Crawfordsville, Indiana, then guess what? It's the same kind of jail where they rotate out one inmate at a time. Check out that horse right there, pretty cool. Unfortunately, like most of my luck, it's a Monday and it's closed. Another historic building right around the corner from the Squirrel Jail is the Creston House. This was a hotel that was built in the mid-1880s, and back in the day you could stay here for $1.50 a night. It had 75 rooms and it stayed in operations until 1842.
Well, we've been staying at Lake Manawa for the past, what, 2 days now?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 2 days already?
When did we get here?
We got here on Sunday.
And it's Tuesday?
Yeah, so Monday, Tuesday. I've been working, but we figured tonight we kind of go putz around and check out the area. This is the lake behind me.
It's a little overcast. There were some severe storms about 30 miles away from us. We saw some storm chasers.
Yeah.
I can't say that word.
Storm
chasers were about 30 miles from us, so we didn't really love that, but we came through unscathed.
But across the lake, there, that's where we're camping.
Can you see those campsites?
Maybe I'll have to
super zoom
the footage here a little, but that's where we're camping. And then Nebraska is right over there by the Missouri River. We just made a stop over there. So yeah, that's it. We haven't done much here. You went and visited your cousin.
I did. Went and saw my cousin
and
today.
I gotta work tomorrow, and then after I get done working, we're headed to just south of
Harlan
Lake, Harlan Reservoir.
Oh, something.
It's just south of Kearney, Nebraska.
No, I found out today it's not Kearney.
What's it?
Kearney.
Kearney, is it pronounced?
It's pronounced Kearney, not Kearney. So someone gives me a thumbs up in the comments for knowing how to say it properly. I learned that today, actually.
But
it is south of there, and it's supposed to be the second biggest lake in Nebraska. And I can't remember, is it Hanlon, Harlan?
Whatever the name.
Oh, man.
It's a means to an end, because like when we drive, we only want to drive like 3 hours, and that's about three and a half hours away. So, and they have plenty of sites available. So that's where we're going, because after we stay there,
heading home.
when we leave Saturday to head to Colorado Springs, which is going to be a long day.
Oh, it's going to be our longest drive yet. It probably was going to take us 7 hours, which it's not good, but we need to get home to see the kids. I miss them.
Yeah. So stay tuned to our adventures, and we'll see you in the next one.